Hey everyone, Handré and Crazy Handré here, back once again, this time to bring you an unboxing of the Analogue Pocket device, which can be found inside this box right here. But as you can see, it's joined by a few other boxes, because Analogue was nice enough to send us not over just the Analogue Pocket itself, but almost every accessory that goes with it. So we're going to go ahead and start unboxing most of these boxes for you right now, and check out what exactly this thing has in store for us, and I can't wait. So before we get to it, in case you haven't heard of the Analogue Pocket, what it is it's basically a modern Game Boy. It'll run every Game Boy game known to date, including the original Game Boy games, Game Boy Color and Game Boy games, along with Game Boy Advance games. In addition, if you have the adapters, which we have one of them for, you can play Game Gear games as well, on top of a Neo Geo Pocket Color, Atari Lynx, and TurboGrafx 16. Now, we don't have those adapters here, and I don't have any games for them, so it kind of works out. But yeah, you can do a lot with this device, and we haven't touched on all of it. But hey, you're here for the unboxing, so let's go ahead and get to it, and that's going to start right here with the Pocket itself. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this bad boy open, and it's got a good heft to it already. These boxes are already, very high quality feeling, very pristine, lends it a premium experience. So let's go and open it up. Of course, I do gather fingerprints, as I'm sure you're already seeing. All right, let's see if we can get this open. Here we go. Come on. I want to be careful. I don't want it to fall out here. There we go. Oh, look at that. They sent us a black unit, and that is already gorgeous. Oh my. All right, let's go and let's get it out of the box here so we can better appreciate it. And there it is. Look at that. So this is a screen that runs a resolution 10 times higher than the original Game Boy, I believe, which is quite impressive. Here is a cartridge slot. Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of heft to it, but not in a bad way. Hey, look, you can see me. Hi, how's it going, everyone? Crazy Handré has a face too, apparently. Oh, these buttons already feel great. Oh my god. So here, I don't know if I'm going to flip it. I may have flipped it already, so this may be upside down until I flip it again. But you can see we have a series of 3 buttons down here below, presumably for things like Start Select, as well as the menu, I assume, in the middle. Or somewhere down there. Looks like, yeah, an analog button, I believe. Yeah, so we can see the screen is quite large as well. So yeah, I can't wait to really turn this baby on. So before we do that, we're going to take a look at the rest of it. We have a green, what I assume is a power button, I guess. I can't fully see it right now. Just it's hard for me to see on camera. We have what I think is maybe a link cable port. We also have what I think is a USB charging, perhaps. There is a lithium battery inside here. So yeah, let's go ahead and take off. Let's see. I think there's a plastic cover on this. Let's peel that off. Oh, baby. Yes. All right. So this is just about ready to go. So we'll turn that on in a few moments here. Until then, let's put it back in its little protective case. Let's see. Is there anything else in this box we need to be? Actually, there is more in the box. So we should complete the unboxing experience with the original box. So we'll keep it sitting there right for now. So it looks like we have what I assume is probably a power cable, or USB cable rather. Yes, it is. So perfect. And I believe that might be it. Yeah, so I think, as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anything else in this box, unless there's some super secret way to get at it. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and put this back in the box for now, and we'll come back to that. Let's go and check out the other accessories in the meantime. Hopefully we won't get everything confused. Okay, next up is the dock, which I think, oh, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. There may be something else here. These might be like little instructions, I believe. Oh, nope, it's a little analog sticker. Look at that. So, oh, wait, no, there is more. There is more, everyone. Here we go. Here are the instructions to turn it on. Press power for 2 seconds. There's a volume control on, a volume rocker. You can tap it for a sleep mode and wake mode. And then here's a QR code as well for a quick start guide. So if you want to check out for yourself, you can. You just scan your phone on the screen right now. It looks like there's one more thing in here. Oh, another sticker. All right, excellent. This is, here we go, it's an FGPA sticker. Just so you know, this is basically the type of hardware it is. It is not emulating these games. It is basically, the hardware is basically designed to emulate or recreate as closely as possible the original hardware with modern architecture, I do believe. I'm sure they have a more detailed explanation on their website. So these games should run perfectly once we get it on there, once we actually get them on there. Okay. So the Pocket itself is a handheld. Obviously, this is a handheld device, just like the original Game Boy. As I say, it can play every game. But if you want to play on your TV, well, that's where the analog dock comes into play, where we're going to open up this puppy, and this look already how sleek this dock is. This is way sleeker than the Switch dock. So it'll just plug right in here, just plop it in, and it'll get the signal right onto your TV. So you can play games on your TV using an 8-bit wireless controller. I believe you can connect other wired pads as well via USB. All the magic happens on the dock itself. So yes, I believe it works with at least most existing 8-bit controllers, I do believe. So there you go. So if you have one already, you're set to go. And again, it uses wired USB as well, which I don't know if those need to be 8-bit or not. We'll find out for the review. So we will be reviewing this. There'll be a lot more information about all of this very soon. Let's go ahead and try plopping this into the dock. Let's see if we're doing this right. I believe we do. Let's see here. Bam! Perfect. Oh, yeah. You can't fully appreciate this on camera right now, but look at that. So if we tilt it, you can maybe get a better look at it. Yeah, that is very sleek. I like this dock a lot. It's like a monolith. It's like a monolith from 2001, Space Odyssey. So great. All right. Anyways, let's go move those to the side. Now we have a little stand for our Pocket. All right. Next up, we have a hard case for it. So let's go and open this up. And this is, I believe, with how beautiful this unit is already, everyone, we do want to protect it if you want to, especially if you want to showcase it. And that is what this is about. So this is a case made specifically for it, and it's just as you can see, it is just a hard case. So this is not meant to be used, for like, this isn't like a protector. I mean, it is, but it's not one to be used with it in use. Like, it's for if you want to protect it. So, like put on a shelf or something, show it off. Okay, there we go. So you just push it in that tab right there to open it up. It just splits apart like that, and then, so you can see it'll slot right into the screw holes on the back. So once we put that in there, then we put the case on. There we go. So make sure you do it right. Make sure you have everything facing the right direction, especially because you don't want those screw holes touching the screen. So make sure you have everything lined up correctly. But there you go. If you want to protect it, display it, this is the way to do it. Or if you want to travel with it somewhere, make sure it's fully secured. Again, this is the case to do it with, or a case to do it with at least. Now to open it up, we just push on the little tab right there, and bam, there we go. All right. So now that that is done with, we will move on to the next box. And I should mention too, it does come with its own instructions, which I highly encourage you to read. You may have noticed some edit points in this video. This is why, because I didn't read this, and this is really useful information, so make sure to check that out. Again, and here's a QR code in case you want to scan it yourself for more details. Alright, so let's see, what box next? That is 3 boxes down. Then we have the tiny accessories. We're not going to open up all of these. So this is the, actually maybe we will. This won't take much time. We may not fully unbox it. This is the analog link cable, which let's see what that actually looks like. I don't know what exactly this means we can do. Yeah, this looks like the original, that looks like the original Game Boy type of link cable to me. So maybe this is how you play multiplayer across systems. I'm not entirely sure. So that's something we'll find out for in the review. Here is the Pocket adapter, the Game Gear Pocket adapter. So this will allow us to connect Game Gear games, which is right here. So we'll be practicing or trying that soon enough. Let's see. This is quickly getting out of control with all these boxes here. Next up is the Pocket cable, Analogue Pocket MIDI in. So this is for, I believe it's music support that it has, which I don't know much about myself. I am not musically inclined, especially, but there we go. I'm sure there'll be of great interest to those who are. Okay, so it turns out most of the rest of these were just cables, so nothing too exciting. So we're not gonna bother unboxing them on the video itself. We will take a look though real quick at the tempered screen case, tempered glass and cleaning kit they provided. So here is a tempered glass protector we have for it, and there's something else in here. I can feel it. Oh, here we go. Here's some wet and dry wipes for it, and yeah, that is basically it. And of course that comes with instructions as well, which we will take a look at because we can. There we go. If you want to read them, there it is. So I'm going to try not to lose all the stuff because there is a lot going on here. But yeah, this is all very useful stuff, so I'm very thankful for them to send it all over. Okay, now that we've finished the unboxing process, or at least most of it, let's go ahead and check out, let's turn on this bad boy for the first time. So we should just have to hold down the power button right there. Let's see if it has any juice in it. It does! It's turning on! Welcome to Pocket. Oh my god, this is such a gorgeous device. Look at this. Alright, here we go. So we can just start playing a cartridge if you want. So let's plug in something a little colorful. Let's try Game Boy Gallery 3. So we're gonna see how this works exactly. I actually have no idea. I've never tried this. Alright, just plop it in. Wow. Let's do that again. From a different angle. So there it is. Game. Bam! That's so easy. Oh, it sits perfectly flush with the top, basically. And, yeah, we're gonna click play cartridge. Oh my god, everyone. Oh, this is beautiful. Let's play a game. Let's go to Mario Brothers. Hard mode. We're all about that. This looks, I can already tell this looks amazing. I can barely see it, but it looks freaking gorgeous. So I'm gonna turn this so I can see it. Wow, this is so freaking sharp. This looks huge, too. This is far bigger than the Game Boy screen. So to change display modes, we just hold the analog button, and we're on analog GBC right now, which you can see. But if you press left, we get the original GBC LCD display. So you can see the slight difference there. Seems to be mostly in brightness, but I can't fully see it myself right now. But yeah, it seems to offer a more accurate color representation of the original. I myself, looking at it, definitely prefer the analog version. That looks freaking brilliant. So I'm blown away right now. I'm loving this. But let's try a GBA game. So we're going to go ahead analog. We're going to go quit game. Confirm. All right, now we're going to go ahead and... I don't know if we need to turn it off or not. I'm going to say no, but it's not actually playing a game. We're going to unplug that. Actually, let's do Donkey Kong 94. Alright, so these have the same basic shape as the Game Boy Color games, so it shouldn't be any different. Oh my god. This device is wonderful. Oh my god, it looks so freaking good, everyone! So let's go and check out the different display modes on the Pocket for the original Game Boy games. And first off, we have, let's see, the original, I'm sorry, actually wanted to go with Analog GB. Look how sharp that is. Clear black and white. I love that. In the other direction, we have the original Game Boy, which is, of course, a pea soup green screen. That's a hard thing to say. We have the original Game Boy screen right there. We have the Game Boy Light, Game Boy Pocket Light, which is something that never came out in the States, I believe. And we have a pinball neon matrix display. So, truly impressive stuff so far. Alright, let's go ahead and put it back, though, on the Analog GB screen. I think this is going to be my favorite overall to play. Next up, we're going to try a Game Boy Advance game. Well, actually, it's a Super Nintendo game turned into a Game Boy Advance game, being Super Mario World. It plugs in, once again, the exact same way. Oh, it's so satisfying. I love that. Let's play the cartridge. Alright, very bright, very colorful. So let's see if we can get into the menu here. There it is. Now let's see what kind of display options we have for the Game Boy Advance. So we have the Analog GBA, which we're on, which is, again, probably going to be my preferred option, I imagine. We have original GBA LCD. We have the Game Boy SP screen, the 101. And, okay, I think that is it. So, yeah, so it's based on the backlit model, I believe, which is the best version of the SP. So how they went to the length of giving you all these different display options to account for all the different variants of each generation of hardware. I love that. So I figured we'd hop into a game here real quick to see how it actually plays, being Mario World, and it controls like a dream. It controls exactly as it did. No input delay because it's not being emulated. It is perfect. This is great. Now, in case you're wondering about the L and R buttons, well, there's two ways to do it. One, there are 4 face buttons here. The GBA only had 2, so these also double as L and R buttons. But in addition, you also have L and R right there, baby! So you can control it either way you want. You can use L and R on the face or on the back, and oh man, this just feels so darn good. This might actually be my all-time favorite portable system, and I'm counting the Switch. To be fair, we're just a few minutes in, so we'll give more opinions in our full review. Okay, that's Game Boy Advance. Let's go and try. I keep thinking I have to hit the power button to change games, but you don't on this, as far as I'm aware. So we're gonna try the the Game Gear adapter. So here it is. Looks like it's already unwrapped and everything. One thing we didn't do is actually peel off the plastic around the Game Gear adapter. So there, it looks even more beautiful now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and connect everything. So the Game Gear game goes right into there, I believe. Then this entire thing connects into the back. A little bit like Game Genie-ish or Game Shark-ish or even Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles-ish. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can play the game here. There it is. I can finally play Game Gear games, everyone. I never owned a Game Gear. So this is kind of a game changer. And this already looks great. And the best thing is the battery life of this is going to be way better than a Game Gear. Way better. 6 to 10 hours, they estimate. Whereas Game Gear is what, like 2 hours, maybe? Oh, I like the little axe screens, too. I've never played this game before. It'll be fun playing a brand new Sonic game, for me, at least. Oh, this actually feels really good. This is what I missed out on back in the day, everyone. All right, well, we got to check out the display modes, of course. So let's go ahead and go back to the tile screen. I think that was probably better for it. God, I love the feel of this and everything. This is such a premium feeling device. Okay, so checking out the options for this one, for the display options, we have Analog Game Gear, of course. We have the focus, there we go. We have the original Game Gear, which is a little bit duller, so not as bright like with the Game Boy games. Then we also have the original Game Gear LCD Plus. So I guess there's a better version of the Game Gear list at some point, or just an enhanced version they're offering for this. I don't fully know myself. All right, come on, camera, focus. But we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the Game Gear, which looks brilliant. All these are the best these games ever looked to me, especially in a portable form factor. So, dear God, everyone. This is one of the coolest devices I've seen in some time based on my initial impressions. It is gorgeous, it's comfortable, it plays a ton of games, all these games, and tons more that I only that I haven't put on the table. Oh, so it combines a Game Boy SP, a Game Gear, Lynx if you get the adapters, Neo Geo Pocket Color, and others. Oh, this is just a brilliant device, and again with the dock, you can put it all on the screen, play with an 8-bit DIL controller. So, alright, those are my initial impressions. Keep in mind, these are my initial impressions. We'll be giving a full in-depth review, of course. Probably, it's already up as we speak. This video is obviously recorded in advance. So, there you go. We'll take another close-up look at the hardware one more time. Maybe we'll take out the Game Gear game so we don't, so we can better appreciate the hardware itself. But this is truly a gorgeous device. I am in love with it. And this might be my new favorite thing of all time, everyone. Okay, I may have wrapped up the video already, but there's a little bit more I want to check out. First off, I want to check out the menu, including tools, where we can see options available, or the tools available for it, including the Nano Loop and GB Studio. Again, there's more information on the official website. If we go to settings, we can go to systems and choose settings for the individual systems, like Game Boy Color. We can change video, the display mode, sharpness, desaturation, size and position. You can change the controls, so you can mirror B and A to Y and X and BA to LR. So you can reverse how those are set up. Audio-wise, you can turn the card volume up or down, it looks like, seemingly. So that's great. If we go to the Analog OS, you can change the startup action, so you can change it whether it goes right into the cartridge or to the OS menu. I think I like it going into the OS, but maybe that'll change if I wanted to go right into the options instead. And of course, you have a bunch of other options here as well, including special thanks and all kinds of things. So there's one other thing I want to show off, and that is, or hear off, I guess, and it's how loud the system can get. But I was playing with it immediately after the video, and it gets pretty loud. So it was around this volume, I think, for the video. I'm gonna turn it up all the way. That is really loud, everyone. That is way louder than I can barely hear myself talking over it. This is ridiculous. Let me get it closer to the microphone. That is crazy. So there you go, everyone. That is a look at the Analogue Pocket. A brilliant device so far. I can't wait to look more into it for the review. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the review, which should be up now as well. And everything else Nintendo here in addition. So we'll catch you later, everyone. Bye.